All right, hello and welcome back everybody. So today we're in the garage. Don't mind the echo, this is the best I have. We are going to be taking a look here at the derailleur. I've been playing with it a little bit and it's even worse than it was the other day in Moab. So what's going on now is if I shift, it's not even moving. It should be all the way down here now and it is not. I'll shift back up. It won't even go into the highest gear here. So I think where I'm gonna start is just taking out the whole derailleur cable, replacing it, readjusting everything and hoping that works. Probably have some adjustments here and there for everything else, the B screw and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. So we'll start here on the derailleur, loosen up the cable, and then we'll pull it out through the front. So if you see here, it's actually frayed quite a bit. So it was going to be time for a new one anyways. So what I should have done is pushed some of that cable. Can I get some of it? Oh, perfect. Got to be able to grab the little nub here. So I really don't want you to think that this is a how-to video or something like that. Every time I do something like this and play with the rear derailleur, I pretty much relearn it again every single time. So yeah, we'll see how long it takes me to relearn it this time. Had run to the bike shop. I thought I had a cable, looked everywhere, I couldn't find it. I did have a spare one in my bag, but the end was all frayed. There was no way I was getting it through, so. All right, I'm back. Let's get this thing in. All right, the new cable is in. It's not super tight. This is the part that I've always got to relearn, is the adjusting this and adjusting all the other things and making it all work. So we'll see how long that takes. Alright, so that wasn't too bad for first go around. Still won't go in the top ring, but it actually was not too bad. Something I did forget to do is reset my barrel up here at the shifter so that it is more in the midpoint so that I have more adjustment. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so a little bit more in the middle. Trying to get this guy as tight as possible. It won't even act like it wants to shift up into the biggest ring, so I'm gonna start adjusting the screws back here to see if they're limiting it from heading up that way. All right, so this top screw has to deal with the lowest gear, so then this screw is gonna be dealing with the highest gear. There we go. So you can see here, we're on that biggest ring now. No, it won't shift down. Again, this is the problem I was having before. Sometimes you just gotta put the camera away and just work. So I think I got it working pretty well for the most part. It'll go all the way up. It'll go down now. Shift pretty well. This is good. It's still a little rough. Like right now, I'm trying to shift down. Oh, there it worked that time. So I think I'm just in need of a pretty good wash, kind of lube everything up, and hopefully that solves a couple of the problems. But yeah, it's shifting. I got screws adjusted. Boom. So to wrap things up, I gotta lube the chain, cut the cable, put the little crimper on the end. We should be good to go. Let that soak in for a couple minutes. All right, I never have great luck with these little things that go on the end of the cable. It always takes me a couple tries to get it to stay on. They do make a tool for it. I bought a really cheap one and it sucked even worse than just needle nose pliers. So I don't use it anymore. It would cut it just like dikes would. So back to needle nose, crimping it as hard as I can and hoping it stays. That should be good. Get the excess lube off of here. I'm still struggling with the shifting a bit. It's not wanting to sit up in the top ring super well. So still figuring out how to adjust all the screws and get it to where it needs to be. I'm gonna live with that. Adjusted the screw here a little bit. I'm really glad I put the barrel adjuster in the middle because that allowed me to play with this quite a bit and get it right where I needed to get it. So hopefully that works. Thank you guys for joining me, and until next time, have a good one.